Welcome back to what is supposed to be another happening session. Proteas have forced this game into their court courtesy the last 2 wickets performance. Over 160 plus runs from the last 2 batsmen. It's just a tremendous comeback. We saw Rabada play a great innings. Really was a great innings, not a tail-ender slog or anything. It was stylish, it was purposeful. He played the spinners superbly, and so as a result, South Africa have got a lead of 71. Muthusamy with 89 not out. His contribution was humongous as well. Stubbs earlier set up the shot for the South Africans with a very patient and resolute 76. So Pakistan have got their work cut out. Rabada, he has batted unbelievably well, so he'd know a thing or two about where to pitch the ball, what kind of length he will have to bowl. With edges not carrying in the slip cordon, I think the strategy from South Africa will be to bowl wicket to wicket, Waqar, and hope that 1 or 2 will stay low and work for South Africa.
I think apart from first inning, Rabada has really found the right length, and he's found his bat also. You know, when it was required, and he's hit the ball sweetly, great timing, you know, beautiful cover drives over the top. He did not spare anyone. You know, look at the bat swing, the way he was hitting the ball. It's just great to see someone at that number back against the wall and batted like this. And Pakistan, I feel they should take a lot out of that.
Yeah, anything in his half went. Struck some great 4s and 6s. The battle is going to be how well Pakistan bat as an opening pair. Sami in the meantime held his nerve and batted beautifully. Sweep shots and technically very good out there. He's feeling like a batsman, someone who scored centuries at first-class level, and it showed in the way he constructed this knock. All focus now on what Pakistan can do, and South Africa with the new ball, how difficult can they make it for this opening pair?
Well, attitude is going to be tested. Mindset's going to be tested. These 2 batters, Abdullah Shafiq, Imam ul Haq, they have scored heavily in the second innings in the past, but it's been a long time. They have to really defend well and also make sure that they keep ticking that scoreboard, because if the scoreboard stops, that means problem.
Feeling batting aches and pains probably, Rabada. I mean, you need different kind of muscles to muscle a 70+ score.
I think he's going to feed it tomorrow more. First delivery, wavered, no ball. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Imam ul Haq clearly over the line. He's going to look to target the stumps here.
Oh, feeling, and gone he was at the non-strikers end. Had that hit the stumps, that's gone for overthrows. Pakistan opened their account, but it was so risky for Abdullah Shafiq. He would have been a goner without facing the ball.
Well, South Africa won't mind giving 5 runs away as long as this ball would have hit the stumps. Abdullah Shafiq, he was just roaming around nowhere, backing out way too much, and no chance of coming back. A big opportunity once again missed early in the game for South Africa.
Edged it past the slip cordon. Big dive in, couldn't stop the boundaries, so a couple of boundaries for Imam ul Haq. Pakistan living dangerously at the non-strikers end. Abdullah Shafiq would have been a goner had that hit the stumps on the full, and this edged into the fence.
All sorts of luck is required for Pakistan. 9 quick runs in what, 1 delivery, 2 deliveries. So they've got to make sure that these 71 runs, which they are behind Pakistan, they should not have too much damage done. 1 wicket maybe, and if they can clear the deficit, and I think Pakistan will be okay. South Africa knows that they have got enough runs on the board, and they got enough time in this game to get those 10 wickets.
That's a beauty, shaping it away from Imamul Haq. Yeah, I mean, the challenge is for Pakistan now to show game awareness and bit of mettle. Lovely shape away from Imamul Haq. He was forced to commit to that line.
A scrambled seam from that angle. Normally a left-hander thinks that it's going to come in, and if it just leaves you after pitching, that's a really good delivery. Determination is required from these two. Just got to keep fighting every delivery, one at a time. This is a very much battable pitch. South African late order batsmen, they've shown that if you're willing to score runs, if you're happy to spend time at the crease, it's doable.
9 without a wicket. Our scales have tilted in favor of South Africa. One thought that Pakistan had played a very good hand to be in a position of strength after the first innings. Not to be. Simon Harmer coming on to bowl, so spin from the other end. Good, decent strike rate. A South African off-spinner. Those pitches don't really go well for the spinners. Not very conducive for spin bowling.
First ball hit middle of the bat of Abdullah Shafiq. No real spin.
Talking of middle of the bat, remember this little story line from Alan Wilkins, the commentator. So he used to be a left-arm pacer, and he was bowling to Jeffrey Boycott, and so Jeffrey Boycott middled everything. And he went up to Alan Wilkins and said, "Alan, you're such a magical bowler. Every time you come on to bowl, you find the middle of my bat."
जो हमारे चेहरे पे खुशी लाते हैं, अब उन्हीं महिला कारीगरों को खुश करने का मौका है। हर 10 ट्रांजैक्शन पे भीम पेमेंट्स ऐप बनाएगा उनकी दिवाली भी मीठी दिवाली।
भीम पेमेंट्स ऐप से होगी अब सबकी दिवाली मीठी दिवाली। भीम, भारत का अपना पेमेंट्स ऐप।
Tenacious batsman, great commentator, and he's fought well in life. And he's good, he'll tell you that as well. Turned 85 yesterday.
Yeah, he's doing well after all the difficulties he's had, the medical issues. He's done really well. He still looks good. Still around the game, talks about the game.
South Africa not exactly over-attacking. Usually they have the same close-in fielders, like with the case in Lahore. Slip and a short leg. Spin and well played. He was deceived by a beauty in the first innings. 10 without a wicket. Crowd attendance has been impressive. They've got this uncanny ability to wave when they're on the big screen. Big screen television friendly fans. Abdullah Shafiq, he'll play Rabada. That's the big test for him. A few lives in the first innings, Abdullah Shafiq, but he crafted a 50. Always is useful in such a situation to have one of your opening batsmen to be in form.
Rabada knows his weakness, so he's gonna try to bring him onto the front foot. He's nicked in the first inning, which was dropped, second slip, and if you go back in the previous test match, there you go, that's the length. That's where you want to bowl. Tall, fast bowler is getting a little kick off the surface, and he's also got him LBW, so he's going to be around that line, around that length. Going to keep asking question.
Wakar, I'm looking at Abdullah's technique, and so without really having a close look at the ball, where the ball is pitched, his initial movement is that front foot press, irrespective whether it's the shorter length or the fuller length. So gets himself in a bit of a tangle. There, you see, he's quite happy to play that half-cock push. Doesn't allow himself the luxury then to adjust or to have a second line of defense. Once he's there, he gets stuck at times.
And as a bowler, you see these sort of small jinks in the armory, because you know that he's planting his front foot way early, and also his bat coming little round from gully to sort of mid wicket. Good leave. And when you know that the batsman coming cross, so you look to hit the ball on his pad, look to bowl full, look to bowl closer to him. This is maybe a little bit short. There you go, ball coming in, and that's where his weakness is. So Rabada is going to keep bowling there, and if he survive maybe 2-3 overs, then he'll probably feel good about himself. It's just the early period where he struggles.
Anything in that area, he looks good and safe. Abdullah Shafiq gets its body behind the line of the ball, and that is what the openers are usually asked to do, to be closer to the line of the ball and get your kind of stomach behind the line of the ball while staying side on. The ball jumping just a little bit extra on Abdullah Shafiq. 10 without a wicket. Got a beauty in the first innings, Imamul Haq from the offie. Yeah, very similar delivery to which he was on the mark in the second innings. Bamboozled, befuddled by the extravagant spin. Yeah, I mean, that ball spun, played back, exposed the off stump. That was early in the piece with the new ball.
And that's the reason why he's been given a new ball. He can bowl to Imam.
Excellent, that army.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lovely angle. Flight, and is expecting the ball to cut across, spin across.
What I don't understand sometimes is the spinners pushing those fielders back on the boundary early in the game. See that? That's easy single. If you just keep that man at mid-off up, stopping single, then you can attack the stumps and ask him to drive, bring the slip into play. South Africa got enough runs to take a little bit of risk. They need wickets.
KFC time. Flip the bucket challenge. There they go. Flip the bucket, wear it on your head as fast as you can, and the winner will get KFC finger licking good prizes. For an opening batsman to play spin up front can be a bit tedious and difficult.
And that's the reason I say bring that mid-off fielder in.
Gone for the appeal, and finger has gone up. I thought there was a little bit of an inside edge. He's gone for a review straight away. He feels it's going down the leg side. Let's see.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Go to front on, please. Front on coming up. It appears there's no bat, but we'll confirm that with ultra edge, please. Ultra edge coming up now. Charlie, yeah, I've got a gap between bat and ball. There's no bat involved. An impact onto the pad, so we can go through to ball tracking when it's ready. Yes, just waiting. Ball tracking coming up now. Pitching in line, impact in line, and umpire's call on the wickets. Charlie, you'll stay with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, signal now.
Yeah, it's a tight one for Imamul Haq. He'll walk back a bit disgruntled, disappointed. Pakistan needed a show from him up front. Turned out to be a bit of a no-show. Went early for 9 and Pakistan 12 for 1.
Sorry, I'm not meant to be doing that. I should be showing allegiance like that. Don't think you do.
Pakistan innings in a bit of a pickle. 1 wicket down for 12. Captain has walked in. He's got to once again take charge and lead from the front. Shan Masood is in good form. In the meantime, it's Rabada versus Abdullah Shafiq.
Good call by the umpire in that LBW decision. The ball just pitched and straightened a little bit. Didn't spin, but it just did not leave the stumps. That's why umpire decided that he's going to raise that finger. Good chunk of leg stump was taken. Yes, he's not happy, but that was hitting the stumps.
Bit high on the pad, probably hit his back leg. Properly warmed up is Rabada, and he's bowling a good spell here. Bit of pace, attitude, and he's hitting the length, the business area, and he'll get more variation this time around from the surface as well.
Even in the first inning, he was the one who created that pressure from one end. That, where the spinners really took advantage from the other end. Really controlled bowling by Rabada, and Maharaj from the other end also keeping it very tight and keep bringing the ball into the stumps and getting LBWs and the slips into play. So it was a good combination of especially Rabada and Maharaj.
Inside edge will earn him a couple of runs. Right, let's have another look at that dismissal. Now he was guarding for a little bit of spin. It was a straighter ball, and so beautifully bowled, deceiving Imamul Haq, and he had to really cater to extra bit of spin and bounce because he was looking to defend the spin, and it was the angle, the straighter ball that did him in. Fantastic piece of bowling. The length was perfect, the angle was perfect. Got a good result from the umpire as well. Be a difficult pitch to read for the umpire. The ball is spinning, a lot of drama and theatrics regarding appeal, and in a tight situation, in a tight test match, there's more pressure on you.
Playing on this sort of pitch, I think we all got to be a little bit more forgiving to the umpires, because it's not easy, especially coming from overseas, and umpiring on these sort of pitches is very difficult. Dealt very nicely first delivery by Shan Masood. 5 gone, 15 for 1.
Worth looking at the stats. Pakistan batters average in second innings. Shan Masood in the last 2 years have been at the top of the ladder, 31.91, 250s, 100s. Abdullah Shafiq has got in average numbers, less than average numbers, average of 12.25, so he must not be looking at those stats, Abdullah Shafiq. It's about remaining in the moment. Make sure that you try your best and make it happen. Such stats are there to challenge you.
Well, if you look at those stats, we have no chance, because they have to do better than that. They have to really raise the bar, and one of these guys got to go out and get 100.
Oh, Simon!
They have to keep building partnerships. That's the only way out of trouble, and can come into a situation where they can challenge South Africa. But at this stage, they're in a survival mode. Just want to survive the day and see what happens tomorrow. They cannot afford to lose too many wickets by tonight. Going to be another challenge for Shan Masood. Harmer picked up 1 for 4 in his 2.2. How do you play that? That one turned sharply.
Hope that you don't offer an edge. That's the best way to play this delivery. Round armish and insert square. Off the straight. He got 87 runs, Shan Masood, in the first innings. 53 singles in that 87. Oh, gets beaten again and lost a bit of balance as well.
So good, side.
Seems like we are playing on a different surface. Things were very comfortable, easy for the South Africans, and suddenly fresh legs, fresh fingers, more revs and more bite off the surface.
Catch it!
On the other hand, tired legs, tired bodies, tired mind. And when you're pushed to survive in Test match cricket, it becomes doubly difficult, because special kind of temperament is needed to play in such a situation. Oh, gone! That's straight delivery, and yes, it's a simple one for the umpire. Quick from, or quick delivery from the offie. If he's going to ask for a review, it's going to be wasted, I think. That looked absolutely plumb.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feed, it's fair delivery. Can we go to front on, please? coming up. Okay, it appears there's no bat. We'll confirm that with Ultra Edge. Ultra Edge coming up. I've got a clear gap between bat and ball. There's no bat involved, so we can go to ball tracking when it's ready. Ball tracking coming up now, Charlie. Pitching in outside off, impact in line and hitting the wickets. 3 reds. You'll stay with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, signal.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it was extremely easy for the umpire to read that one. Sean.
Morning brings happiness at the gate and a touch of preciousness. Evening glows with golden sparkles. Night shimmers with smiles and the golden touch of Ferrero Rocher. Crispy, creamy, crunchy, wrapped in gold. Show how much you care with the golden touch of Ferrero Rocher.
Lot of excitement in the crowd now that Babar Azam is out there. 31 years of age, impressive numbers. And it's been quite a few matches that he's scored a ton in Test match cricket. Going back a couple of years now, I think. And if ever there was a Babar Azam knock needed, it is right now here in this innings. Edge and gone! It's Rabada this time. South Africa have snuffled 3. Terrific piece of bowling from South Africa. After getting Pakistan on the mat, they're furthering hitting them. Blow after blow, and it's Abdullah Shafiq who's left the scene. Goodbye and good night, my friend.
Nothing's changed. Abdullah nicking it one more time to Rabada, was never comfortable against him. Planting his front foot and then coming across. Comfortable catch. This time around, no mistake made in the slip. South Africa all over Pakistan. Pakistan had no answer, losing their 3rd wicket for 16. Abdullah Shafiq gone for 6.
Middle order has got to rise to the occasion. Pakistan are struggling, to say the least. 16 for 3 as South Shakil walks in. Terrific player against spin. 48.94 is average, but it's Rabada versus South Shakil now. Pakistan feeling the heat, and South Africa forcing them into a corner. They'll trail by 55 runs.
Rabada is on high. He's bowled beautifully. Picked up Abdullah Shafiq's wicket from a delivery from outside the off stump. And now to South Shakil.
Yeah, I'll get that. He'll look to pepper him with a few backer length deliveries. This was, I've got to say, on the cards, because it's really poor technique from Abdullah Shafiq. Half cock, irrespective whether the ball was going to pitch. Just about to take the poster out, and then the poster had to be rolled back. It's hanging at his bat at that length. Not such a monster delivery, but made into one. Right, we have an injury breaker. I think it's South Shakil who wants some attention. That ball hit his wrist or arm, I'm not too sure.
I think it hit him on the glove. Yeah, it hit him on the left glove as he was taking his hand off the handle. This ball and jamming it into the handle can be very painful. But expect that from this man. His tail's up. He's really pumped up and looking for more. Pakistan in real bother here. 17 for 3. And look at those wickets. This is Imamul Haq, first up, LBW. And review taken on that. I'm not sure why. Because it was a straightforward decision for the umpire. Hitting middle stump, and this one, comfortable catch. Jensen standing very close to the bat and poused it with both hands. Pakistan losing their third wickets. With 17 runs on the board.
$17 for the loss of 3. In need of a massive partnership, Babar and South. The track record as a batting unit in the second innings is extremely iffy. Always easy to compare stuff. Abdullah Shafiq there, dropped by Stubbs in the first innings, playing a similar shot, hanging his bat at that one, half cock, in a half cock position at the crease. And today in this innings, similar shot, playing with an angle bat, different fielder. Marco Jansen was never going to drop that. He was in, took it at a good height, and that was the end of the day or innings or match for Abdullah Shafiq.
How close was Jensen standing there? They realized that the ball's not going to carry, got to really come close.
Back live. The wider of the stumps, plays it well. Hardly want to drag him outside the off stump, poking his bat at that wider angle. In the meantime, figure-free moment for some, but Fickerman moment for Pakistan cricket team. Your ultimate insurance partner. Download Figure-free app now. And Figure not. Some of the fans absolutely stunned at what they're watching. Oh, that's such a good delivery, a ripper.
Good thing what South Shakil did, he didn't poke at it, he just came forward, kind of forward, and then stayed there. Normally when the ball moves from the off stump line and you're looking to play, you just sort of follow. But not on that occasion.
Nicely played, lovely pull shot in control, and away she went for 4. That's got to be a confidence booster.
He's a back foot player, so short ball will not really bother him. He was right on top of it. He had good control. Timing was good.
Problem is that even if you have a little chink in your batting technique, it's exposed by somebody like Rabada, who's really a world-class bowler. So he hangs his bat at those deliveries that are pitched outside the off stump. They're just about there. So he's going to be attacked there. Every now and then it'll be a shorter ball followed by that line from Rabada.
The short ball really works for you. And then Rabada goes wide of the crease and make that angle. The ball is new, and if it lands on the seam, it can go either way. That's why he's got two slips and a gully which is really, really close.
I mean, that is incredibly good from Rabada. All pitching, deviating. And his ball, a great spell here, in the middle of a great spell. 21 for 3.
When your team is on top, you can see the energy from your bowlers. Nice seam, good pace.
In the meantime, it's going to be Harmer, 2 for 4 in his 3-over spell so far. Terrific choice from Adam Markram to have him bowling with the new ball. Round the stumps to Babar Azam. Picks up his first run. He's off the mark, Babar. Might as well go hard at the bowling, Babar. He's tried his hand at staying at the crease. And he's got to somehow find his natural flow, and at times hitting the ball can make you feel good. So that positive intent, which at times goes missing in his batting, he can regain that by being just a little bit more attacking in this innings.
So much pressure he carries on his shoulders, Babar Azam, because anywhere he goes in Pakistan or around the world, I mean, there are a lot of people just come to see him, and you know that they're all want to see you score runs, and that's an added pressure. He hasn't scored 100 for a while now, nearly 3 years, I've been told. So this is the time. Pakistan need him badly.
We've got a couple of statisticians here who are really good friends of Babar Azam. They highlight all his good points, like not having scored a century in the last 3 years.
The same guys, aren't they?
Yeah, the twins.
One we showed you yesterday.
The angry twins.
But they're fun. I mean, sitting along us.
I think so. I think they're a massive headache.
If you take them lightly, they're lots of fun. There you are. There they are. A lot of help from them.
The Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, Proteas have got Pakistan where they've wanted them. Feel the heat of a 71-run lead. 3 down for 23. And he gets another run. And there's a huge roar from the crowd. Even a single gets appreciated. 24 for 3.
Pakistan still trailed by 47. Rabada yet again finding life off the surface. Harmer's got a couple of wickets. Pakistan been really pegged back. Another wicket here. Then we're really talking, but an opportunity for Babar. You know, he's a class player. We know how good he has been for Pakistan, and it is a situation where he could make a massive comeback.
He's due for a big one, Babar Azam. Hasn't scored a century for Pakistan in a while. And this is ideal situation for him to come to the fore, rescue Pakistan. And this innings is tottering with 3 down. Need a partnership here.
And Rabada standing up. He's into his 5th over. He'll probably want another one because he knows that this is the moment. South Africa in front big time. They need to drive that home. He's searching for that front pad.
In a situation like this, it's an ultimate test of a batsman. How handle pressure is. Yeah, situation is not easy. But the ball is still coming onto the bat. That's a good news for the batters.
That's the one he's working at, the one that seams back in. Remember in Lahore, he got one to really dart back in and hit him on the pads.
See, that was a surprise package. Opening the bowling with Harmer. It turned out to be a masterstroke. Played from the crease. And how well he set up both the batters with a couple of off spinners and then the arm delivery. And both the left-handers didn't have clue. Well watched by Babar Azam on that occasion.
Harmer with the new ball. South Africa's tactics have been spot on. Whenever there's runs from the lower order, it almost flows through the team. But Markram with the new ball, we're thinking maybe it'll be Maharaj, but no. Wasn't Jansen, wasn't Maharaj, it was Harmer. And he knew exactly where to attack the left-handers.
A sea of change in the performance of South Africa in this test match. Making a statement and proving it to the world why they are test champions.
Off the back foot, timing is excellent through the covers. That is a class shot. Babar with his boundary. 29 for 3.
If on a wicket a batsman is able to hit the ball on the up, it's battable. The only thing required is a good defensive technique, especially against the spinners.
Now still trailed by 42, so as long as Maharaj can...
India imports almost all of its gold. But if you exchange your old gold, imports won't be necessary. And that will make India stronger. Right? Exchange your old gold at Tanishq. Help India grow stronger.
Conditions. Impressive test match record.
Right away, 86.6. That's the sort of speed that he'll operate on, but his lengths remain the same. Slightly too full that time, but just get into rhythm and then just be able to exploit that goodish length.
A testing time for Babar Azam. He's been a victim of left-arm spinners of late, and he needs to concentrate hard. Margin of error against this guy, the left-arm spinner Maharaj, is very less.
Babar down the wicket, that's good. He knows that Maharaj will try and attack that front pad. Have to have a game plan. Babar so far looks as if he's got the ball onto the bat quite nicely.
Yeah, at the start of the second innings, the captain would have thought 2 wickets within that lead of 71 runs would suffice, but they got 3. Still got 40 runs lead. A remarkable turnaround in this test match.
Maharaj with that one just skidding through, beats the outside edge. He knows exactly the length to bowl.
And not the right idea to play Keshav Maharaj. Just look at the toes, pointing towards the bowler. Defies every coaching manual. Good over. Good start for Maharaj. 31 for 3.
Harmer with a change of ends. The off-spinner bowling round the wicket. Wants that LBW in play to the right-hander. Slip as well. This is his length for once.
Did he give a single deliberately to Babar Azam to get South on strike? Because he's been lethal against the left-handers. Already removed 2 of them in this innings, Harmer.
A short leg and a slip. Seen him get the 2 LBWs with the ball just carrying on, just straight onto the pad. From this angle, you think that he'll attack both edges. South Shakil, a very savvy player of spin. Get his bat in front of the pad to avoid getting struck in front.
That's where he's savvy. The last delivery, most of the left-handers would have looked to play the ball towards onside, but he managed to stay inside the line of the delivery. The right way to deal with an off-spinner.
Now the crowd's poured in. It's been high-quality cricket from South Africa. Defends South Shakil. 32 for 3. Imam 9, Abdullah 6, Shan without scoring. The horrors of the third innings for Pakistan. Babar again uses the feet, good fielding. Wants to make sure that he's not on strike for too long with the left arm spinner.
Yeah, to keep it down from absolute mayhem, that's what Babar needs to do. Use his feet. Try and get to the pitch of every delivery if he can't play off the back foot.
You talked about Maharaj knowing how to exploit the conditions, how to bowl, what lengths to bowl. Now, spinners first, the important stuff. 100% confidence with dandruff-free hair. Hello hair.
And let's talk about cricket now.
Yeah, we talk about spinners and how South Africa are normally a pace bowling attack. Again,
The ground tonight, but if they lose 2 more wickets, that's shut us down for them. Saud Shakil will rely on his defense. His defense game is very, very good. From Babar, you'll get runs. You'll see more aggression. Pushed it for single.
टेस्ट पास पर बैंकिंग एग्जाम की 3000
really well, but he's been totally sidelined when you talk of his bowling effort. He's picked up 11 wickets. Picked up 11 into the 20th over. He's just been standing on the boundary. Any reason you can think of, Paulie? You've been out there talking to the guys. Just find out for us, spy for us.
Trying to get some information out of it. They were just saying that they were just really happy with the control that Keshav was offering throughout. I mean, he was only going to 2 and over. $60 for 3. It's funny, when they started with the new ball, it looked like everything was happening, but it does seem like, I don't know, almost like things have gone a little bit docile. Not that many balls beating the outside edge. Oh, as I say that, there's a wonderful delivery, given lots of air. Just under 80 kilometers per hour, and the flight and guile of Simon Harmer comes to the fore again.
Harmer on roll is just troubling all the batters. South Shakil very good at defense, more flight, pushed at it, and a comfortable catch. Catch has been excellent from the South Africans. Spin there, bounce there from outside the off stump, and the skipper picking up an excellent catch to get rid of this man, South Shakil, who scored 11 of 43, 60 for 4 Pakistan.
Cliffy Deacon was out there just giving a bit of assistance to Bob Razum. I don't know if it was some strapping